never really play other tunings, and this season I'm going to do a bunch of videos on different tunings. This is DADGAD, exploring DADGAD. But before we get started, a shout out to our sponsor, Idris Melba Toast. Idris Melba Toast, so dry, it's hot. So if you're not familiar with how to get in and out of different tunings, check out my 10-minute companion for guitar tunings. One of the main things for which I'm looking at are things that are specific to this tuning. So the bottom 3 strings are the same as drop D, so I kind of knew I could play my 5th chords, 9ths, minors, and majors. This will all be covered in the drop D one as well. So I'm not going to really focus on those in this. It's going to be more about DADGAD in particular. So the first things for which I look are intervals, major third and minor third. So they're the same on the high D and high A strings now. They're different between the G and the A now. So a minor third looks like this, and a major third looks like this. So also inverted thirds or sixths, you've got a major and a minor and major. So the next thing I would look for are chords, triads and bar chords. Like I said, the drop D stuff already works down here. We can add that 5th, but then because of the tuning difference here, now that's a major 7th and that's a dominant 7th. So I was using those and that. I'd also look for triads on the higher strings, and some really simple shapes for those. What used to look like the kind of D major shape is really a minor chord with a root on the B. The major chord is like this. You saw me play like that. So the time I used that in the intro thing was, I played a, and then I added the major 7. So another thing for which I'm looking is diatonic patterns. Really simple patterns on the fretboard that will stay in the key of our open chord, in this case D. So the first one I saw was 2 and 4. It also works on 7 and 9. So any pattern you have for 3 notes per string, you can do the old Alan Jones, is actually going to work. And in both places, same fingering, same picking. Going to work. So I did 2 there, which will work here too. That might actually sound cooler there. What was the other one? Down here. So the last thing for which I look is harmonics. It's natural harmonics. Open tunings really lend themselves to this, and I think that playing a natural harmonics is another way to play a note. It's like an alley-oop in basketball. Sure, it looks flashy, but it is a play that you can actually call. Ask Doc Rivers. So that's both a D5 on the 5th, an octave lower on the 12, and on the 7th is an A5, same as drop D. Then the other ones I used were this, which is a D sus2, it's an A, a D, and an E, and then which is a D sus4, so it's got a G in it instead of an F sharp. So then I did this, which is just a D major 7, so it's F sharp, A, D, A, F sharp, C sharp, then A5, and resolve to the D5. So this season I'm doing a series of videos all on tunings and scales for the guitar, so like, subscribe so you don't miss anything. I would love it if you would check out the Patreon as well. And the Live From Nowhere EP is coming out on February 2nd, and the Snowbird EP, which I haven't even technically announced yet, is coming out soon after that. That's going to be all acoustic, so stay tuned for that stuff. Cheers.